Hello, 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 hello. Happy Thursday. Hello and welcome to game 225 of the PlayStation Instrumentality Project, Allied General. This is the second of two of the what they apparently collectively referred to as the 5-star General series, which were a series of strategy games released by SSI. You can see their logo up there. They're kind of uncomfortable logo. I don't know. The SS what now? Of course, Panzer General was the first one of these that we played, and it was frankly I think we played 2 or 3 streams of it, and then originally I had been like, I'm gonna do the whole campaign, because up until that point, I was like, yeah, I love strategy games. You know, XCOM was very successful. Romance of the Three Kingdoms 4 was a lot of fun. I think those games were a pretty good time. But what I discovered with Panzer General is that Panzer General didn't have it. Have what? Didn't have flavor. It was like the rice cakes of strategy gaming. The hexagon shaped rice cakes. I gotta say, like, Panzer General looked so flavorless. Like when shout outs to Tapioca and Xbox thing. When Tap played Dyson Ryaku 7, I said, like, that looks good. that looks interesting to me. Like Dyson Ryaku 7 for the Xbox, I think I would have more fun playing that than I did with Panzer General. I don't think Dyson Ryaku 7 is super flavorful, but, like, you know, it had fun animations. It like visually had a visual appeal. I don't know, it just kind of had stuff going on. Like, it's definitely on Dyson Ryaku 7 is still on the drier side of things, but I do think it would have more appeal for me. Basically, what I'm saying here is that right now my expectations for Allied General are pretty low. I feel like this is going to be almost effectively an expansion pack for Panzer General. I don't really... I haven't seen anything to suggest to me that this is a meaningful sequel that like, in terms of, like, changing how things work, in terms of, you know, the battlefield, string together campaigns. So with all that said, my inclination is to probably only spend one stream on this game. Now, if you are an Allied General PS1 fan, and I don't think there are many of you, because I spent a fair amount of time searching on YouTube and the internet generally for anybody who had anything to say about this game. We're going to do a discovery zone, and you're going to discover that not many people have much to say about this game. But, you know, that's kind of, I think, the plan for this look into Allied General. Yeah, we'll see what happens. It's, you know, it's a little dire. This is probably, I feel like it's been a while since I've come into a game with this, like, I don't know, like, I don't even think this game is necessarily going to be like an automatic 1 or something. But I do feel like my expectations are low. I with other games, right? Like Time Commando. Time Commando, I think, could have surprised me, you know? Time Commando could have been good. Some games have been good lately. Psychic Force was good. Lone Soldier was good. Tunnel B1 was kind of good, if a little frustrating. So let's go over again to it. Let's figure out what we're dealing with here, what it is that we have to contend with. Oh yeah, Bubble Bobble was shit. Oh my god, that's a nightmare game, dog. Nightmare. All right, we're playing Allied General. It's a strategy game. I'm pretty sure about that one. I have here written play a campaign. I will retroactively change this to whatever we do tonight, probably. Bubble Bobble was not, no, Bubble Bobble wasn't. Now, Puzzle Bobble. I loved Puzzle Bobble. aka bust a move. Yeah, there's a lot of sports. You know, it does keep happening. Some of them are all right. What's the last sports game that got a 3? Formula 1 got a 3. That's basic. I mean, it's fake sports. It's not a real sport. Are there any motorsports people in chat? Oh, Smash Court. That was a good one. Anyway, Bubble Wobble was the original of blowing bubbles into. Yes, that's right. That's right. That's correct. And now, of course, Allied General was made by Strategic Simulations. Remember that. That's actually remembering that SSI stands for Strategic Simulations Interactive Incorporated something. Published on by Mindscape. So let's go over to the Wikipedia article. We're playing some video games. It's true. We are playing some video games. Now, Allied General is the sequel to Panzer General, as I already mentioned. And oh, that's funny. In Germany, Allied General was titled Panzer General 2. Well, that's not true. I mean, I guess it's funny to me. Now there are since it is a you know, a game about the Allies, there are separate campaigns that you can do as opposed to just like the one major campaign. And of course, this game was released for Windows and for PlayStation. We were crossing the threshold into the era when games started targeting Windows instead of DOS. There's also a blurb in here about that nerd who made a version of Panzer General for modern systems called what is it called? It's called Panzer General Forever. Oh no, that one's called Allied Panzer. There's also Panzer General Forever, which is like if you wanted to play Panzer General today, that's the one I think that you would play. Is my understanding. Yeah, I really do wish they could have chosen a different logo. You know, it's like that. There is God, what's his name? There's a Northern Lion clip where he accidentally like sprays 2 S's on a wall close to each other and then starts like visibly panicking. Like, uh-oh. Hope no one saw me do that. And that's just how I feel every time I see the SSI logo. Yeah. All right, wait. All right.
I should have had him. I just like, Dan, it's you and me against the world.
Yeah. All right. And he's like, oh, no. That's every time. He's like, like, so that's how I feel whenever I see the SSI logo. Interestingly, so apparently Panzer General was like at the time well received. You know, 4 out of 5 next gen, 3 out of 5, 90%. Obviously, the PC games reviews. Look, 90s PC gamers, you know, they were just living under a rock made of strategy games. That's all they had. That's all they had to eat. So I can't account for 90s PC gaming. But even the PS1 reviews were positive. You know, Next Generation reviewed the PlayStation version, opining that it boasts much of what made Panzer General such a delight. I guess, dog. I don't know. Again, you know, the criticism here from me of Panzer General was not that the game didn't accomplish what it set out to do, but it didn't really offer much in doing that. I think it was probably exactly what they wanted. I looked a little bit into who was involved. So this name here, Hailstorm, is listed on the Wikipedia page, and I was like, who is this? Hailstorm seems to be the studio that did the port. So if we look at the releases tab on Moby Games, and Moby Games once again, Cloud flares me, bro. You can see here that I don't know, I guess Hailstorm was involved in the Macintosh, PlayStation. Were they involved in the DOS release? I guess they were involved in all of them. I wonder if they were just a sub studio doing this then. All right, I thought they were. I had misread. I thought they were like the PlayStation porter. I know, ported by Ultimation. I see. What did they work on? Yo, Silent Hunter 2. Okay, so they did the PS1 ports for oh no, Allied General. Okay, that was mostly it. Panzer Commander. What is that? They only ported a few games. Another SSI World War II Tank Simulator. Wait, is this like a strategy game or is this God, there are so many. Folks, you wouldn't believe how many military simulator games there are on PC in the 90s. It is staggering. Truly staggering. There are always more. Oh, it's why if it isn't the Hexagon enjoyer himself. Look, if you enjoyed Hexagons, you'd go back and get credits. SSI made like 240 games. Most of them are very dry classic style tabletop wargaming. Yeah. Or see, what's the other one that people always hassle you about? The Barbie horses or something? All right. Anyway, Hailstorm, I looked into to see if there's any interesting details on Hailstorm. And it seems like Hailstorm, they were acquired by a different SSI, Sound Source Interactive. Also, they worked on a bunch of Sesame Street games and like other things. What is Battle Bugs? Wait, what is Battle Bugs? This is as a PlayStation version? Does it? I don't have any memory of this. What is it? Is it called? Is it called? Oh, it's a JP exclusive release. I wonder. All right, I'll have to keep that in mind. Anyway, back to what I was actually supposed to be doing, talking about Allied General. All right, let's look at the covers. Some additional sound. We made a few farts. All the Allied General logos are the same on every version of the box. I mean, obviously in Germany it says Panzer General 2. I like this one where they just combined them for the PlayStation release. You do like to see that, and then oh, that's right. They don't. All right, so I will now show you the most interesting piece of art that I found when looking into Allied General, and that is, of course, the cover for the Japanese version of Allied General, which is actually kind of a banger. This is the single most interesting piece of art I found associated with Allied General. It's cute. It's good. It's pretty good. I'm a fan. Let's see what the back of the box looks like as well. Yeah, that's Europe. Surprise. But that also means that I need to use this to go find the North American cover art and back of the presumably back of the box. All right. Of course, that is the front of the box there. You can see that next to me. Let's see what the back of the box looks like. Prepare to be blown to bits by the next generation of strategy gaming. Panzer General took the gaming world by storm, prompting computer gaming world to call it such fun that even non-war gamers are likely to find themselves hooked. Now to prepare to become an Allied General, Volume 2 in SSI's premier 5-star series has you in its sights, and this time the battlefield is your PlayStation game console. Play 3 campaign games as an American, British, or Soviet general against the German army, or choose from over 35 scenarios that let you play as either the Allied or Axis side. Watch your forces improve with each victory. Use new troop types such as Finnish ski troops. Damn, Finnish ski troops. You may even engage in a little conjecture, several what-if scenarios, including Churchill's never-realized invasion of Norway, Operation Jupiter. With so many choices, your abilities will be tested as never before. Allied General, the excellence continues. Huh, there you go. Churchill, yeah, look, that's I assume that was the premise of Jupiter Ascending. All right, we got any advertisements here to work with? Oh, of course, once again, German ads. Somebody on Moby Games is really dedicated to uploading these. All right. Well, I can't read any of that. All right, anything else that we need to get from here? I think that's most of what we need to get from there. We already looked at the JP cover. Let's go over to Allied General on GameFAQs. How much is there going on here, you might wonder? Nothing. There is 16 years ago, someone came to this page looking for ski troops are successful. An example of asymmetric warfare. The army still makes conscripts learn how to move, operate, and fight on ski. Huh. I wonder. I mean, you're talking to me about skiing and shooting a gun, and the only thing I know about that is that I think that's related to the premise of biathlon, but I don't know what the history of that sport is. I downloaded all the files but can't get them to run. Error message? Can't run 16-bit Windows program. I just like the idea of someone in 2010 realizing that they can't use the 16-bit installer for their 32-bit program. Yo, stream 200. Oh my god. Yeah, this person was destroyed. I mean, I'm actually kind of what version of Windows I think would they have been running in 2010 that, because like Windows XP can do 16-bit installers, right? Can Windows XP do? I mean, I don't know why they were posting in GameFAQs. Like that part. Oh, maybe it was Vista. Maybe it's like the Foxhunt guy, right? The guy who's trying to run Foxhunt on his Vista laptop. If anyone can help him, that's got to be what it is. It was probably a Vista. They could be on 7 by really, but only on the 3. Well, who's using 64-bit XP? No one used 60. Is that even real? Does that exist? I mean, it probably does, but I don't think I started using 64-bit operating system until 7. Maybe. That's a good question. All right. Any reviews? No. I mean, there's that review. There's GameSpot. Actually, is this still up? I want to see if this is this gonna be Jeff Gerstmann? No. I would laugh. Allied General is a true on-screen war game in the Avalon Hill. People love is that the board game, like the war game publisher? I should have looked into that. God, I love the little dial. Ayuden gets good like 20 hours in. It gets good 108 hours in. Any board posts? Oh yeah, we do have some board posts. Here we go. 2008. Who has played this one? Did you get the Russian campaign yet? Let me know. It's the hardest one until you know the secret. This guy never discloses what the secret is. What's also weird too is that this guy posting claims that Allied General doesn't have minor victories. Reminder, the way the general games work is that like you have to clear the objective by X number of turns. And usually there'll be like if you do it in like X number of turns, it's a major victory. And if you do it in Y number of turns, it's a minor victory. And if you fail the minor victory condition, then it's a loss. So this guy claims there's like no minor victories in the PlayStation version, which sounds weird. That sounds like a pretty major issue in the game. I had this on the old site when MIA. The US and British are no problem to get the hang of it, but the Russian campaign, nasty beast. Yeah, with the minor victory missing from the PlayStation 1 version compared to the PC, which does have it. So again, there's so little information, I couldn't confirm this. I spent time looking to see like if I could find a like map. And this is literally, I had to go to absolutecheats.com, absolute spelled like the vodka. And this is the only site I could find with a scenario flow. And even this doesn't really, I mean, this is like, yeah, this seems to have the conditions for a minor, major loss and stuff. Yeah, Cheat Code Central didn't have me. I thought if anybody would have me, Cheat Code Central would have me. So, but this is really the only thing I could find. Like, and it's amazing to me because I want to be clear. I was not restricting my search to just the PlayStation version. Like, I was just searching Allied General broadly, figuring that the scenario flow would be the same for both versions of the game. There's nothing out there. Like, the Wargamers are hiding somewhere, and it's not in plain sight. Like, I don't know what's going on. Superior to Panzer General in all ways. Yeah, I mean, you're not playing as the Nazis. And Panzer is all about the tanks and tac bombers. It's having a lot of trouble with the Elegale scenario. All right. Dyson Yaku 7 for... That is correct. We all agree. We all agree, Fred. You think they're all the same age? So they all just left this plane? Yeah, oh, man. That's... There's a comment to be made in there somewhere. This board is mine. All right, we got one of those. All right. How long is Allied General? Great question. No one has put up any data. No one has submitted any data points. So again, there's just such a dearth of information about this game. Of course, I do have the manual. I do have the manual for the North American version, courtesy of videogamemanual.com. No, it does not, Fred. It does not. Now, this manual is set up like the other one, where there is like a tutorial quick start section, and then there's like more broad new game stuff. So I feel like what we're going to do is probably like focus on running with this, like working our way through this and, you know, seeing where that takes us. I kind of feel like maybe we'll just do the quick start and then we'll be quick done. We'll see. Seasons. Yeah, really though. Of course, there's not like we need to look up controls for this. The controls are all, you know, it's all gonna be menus and selecting units on hexes and stuff like that. Yeah, here it mentions like, oh, if you want a quick start, refer to the tutorial quick start section. And if you just want to play the game as a whole, then, you know, there's manual sections later on. Yeah, this is really the selecting units. This is the most important section of the manual. PS1 does have a mouse. That's correct. But I'm pretty sure this game does not have support for it. Right? Yeah, there's no support indicated here. And I don't think there's any alternative controllers. Yeah. What's interesting is you would think the strategy games would take advantage of it right away on the PS1, but the first Command and Conquer on PS1 does not have mouse support, but Command and Conquer Red Alert does have mouse support. Kind of weird, you know? It is what it is. Are they actually making a new Suikoden? I thought that was a myth. Mouse support is the thing that always seems cool on a console, but nobody ever uses and make games. Yeah, I think, you know, so I have used mouse whenever I can, pretty much on PS1 so far. And what's interesting to me is I feel like the games that have used it the best and the most are like rail shooter sections of games, like Siberia had mouse support, or like Project Horned Owl, the early light gun game that had solid mouse support. So like there are, I think after your basic controller, there is a relatively fair amount of mouse support in certain genres, although not. Yeah, again, there's a lot of games that like really miss it though, which is weird. The Allies are kind of boring. I mean, you know, I have to hand it to them for killing the Nazis. But you know, as to whether or not they're exciting, I don't know if I can follow through on that. Oh, I was trying to remember who this was, and we're talking. Okay, it's the Suikoden character. All right. Yes. All right. I was like, what? What is IDOC talking about? All right. Yeah. So anyway, square to deselect unit, X to select unit, circle to go to the menus. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. We can keep the default controls. I know. I was like, what? And of course, there are scenarios, there are campaigns. Well, we might just do a scenario, maybe, instead of starting a campaign. Because this is the quick start. Yeah. Set scenario, press City Barani. Yeah. Okay. As I said, we'll probably follow this and then we'll go through. I'm not going to read through all this. Obviously, there is a ton of dense text. Yeah, this is, again, they're even summarizing it. They know that this is the most important stuff, the inputs for how to select and deselect units and give them instructions. A variety of battle plans can be successful. The following is a sound plan. Thank you. Divide and conquer, but I wanted to command and conquer. All right, yeah, so this is just going through the turns in the scenario. I don't think there's too much more in this manual. It was mostly just that first section that I wanted to show off. I'm going to be consulting this. I'll be consulting this while we go through. Although here we go with some tactics that we can check. Yeah, when a unit attacks, it uses 1 unit of ammo. This is a funny thing that when I saw Purple discussing the Fantasy General in the Discord earlier, I guess the ammo and fuel constraints are less of an issue, which, like, honestly, thank God. Right, you want to focus on the cities you actually need to attack, at least for getting objectives. Which more games let you play as the Axis site because there's an infinite number of World War II games? Yeah. I mean, yes. There are certainly more that let you play as the Allies. But also, I don't know. Do I want to play as the Nazis? No. So keep in mind, it's blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah. Let's see. I think that, oh yeah, choosing a campaign. Oh, we can turn the hexes off. I wonder if there's any interesting, like, presentation options to go with here. Yeah, we purchase units using prestige points, which we get by, like, capturing cities. And here we go. Options menu. Difficulty. Hidden units. The one funny thing about hidden units, this setting, is that one thing the manual recommends doing is, like, turning hidden units off for the player, like, as a way to make the game easier for a new player, is you turn hidden units off for the player and then you turn it on before you end your turn, which apparently will blind the AI to where your units are. Just kind of funny. I mean, if it works, it works, right? Who am I to complain? All right, let's see. Is there anything else here? Oh yeah, elite replacements. I remember that. There's a thing where, like, when you know, obviously your units will accrue damage as you fight, and you can, like, get, you know, elite replacements that are, like, better, I guess more readily bringing your unit up to, like, maximum effectiveness. All right. Yeah, this is all just going through unit stats. There are too many of them. Neutral hexes bordered in blue. Sweden or Switzerland. All right. Oh yeah, there's all the things that can happen when you enter a combat. Like, this is the whole page of text about rugged defense and, you know, experience level, initiative are added to a random score. You know, the higher score shoots first. Yeah, and the order in which they shoot. Man. Is there a Pacific general in this series? I thought there was. Maybe that was a fan mod or something. There is, yeah, okay. All right. I don't think we need. Yeah, I'm just scrolling at this point. There's not really much more that we need to handle here. Allied, Pacific, Fantasy, and Star. Describing different types of units. And credits. All right. There we go. The PlayStation conversion by Ultimation. Anything on the back? Oh, yeah, there we go. Shadow the Horned Rat. Hey-o. Oh, yeah, the Koei games. I forgot if there was anything Pacific. I'm curious how this will go. We'll see. I don't think I've ever touched anything Fantasy Warhammer. I've only ever done 40K stuff. All right, let's see here. I think that's about it then. I'm gonna scroll back up to the beginning of the quick start. Where was that? Yeah, here we go. This tutorial provides step-by-step suggestions to familiarize you quickly and easily with the basic menus, options, and units. All right. Well, in that case, 40K is interesting because there's like 6 good games in 5 different genres. They have to follow the same art style. Oh yeah. Honestly, who's gonna step up and do the 40K gaming challenge? Play all 40K games. There's 40,000 of them. All right. Oh yeah, no, there all of the strategy games that we have played, XCOM, Romance, Allied General, none of them have had in-game tutorials, and I haven't really been expecting them. They just dump you in right into the deep end. Oh, right. I got to talk over this. Apparently, if you're trying to monetize videos on YouTube and Frank Ocean and his record label are claiming this, they will make your video ineligible to earn. And I've made like $3 off all my videos over the past week. So fuck you, Frank Ocean, and fuck your record label too. All right. Would a 40K challenge include the mobile games if they were playable? Yeah, I'm curious to see how Shadow of the Horned Rat goes. I have higher expectations for that than I do for this game. Oh, okay. We're just gonna blind. All right. Whoop. Okay. All right. Allied flashbang.
World in peril. In a series of armored offensives, Germany has carried its blitzkrieg from Poland to France through city and countryside. The Africa Corps has devoured mile after mile of the North African desert, gateway to the oil-rich Middle East. Huge panzer divisions have smashed across the vast borderlands of the Soviet Union. The Allies, with firm resolve, have gathered their forces to begin the showdown with the Axis. Millions have volunteered to join the war effort, the industrial might of America turning to arm the Allies as the indomitable British island becomes the springboard for a mighty Allied counteroffensive. But victory will require more than just ships, tanks, planes, and armies of brave young soldiers. It will require the leadership of bold, decisive tacticians. In this dire situation, the leaders of the Allies marshal their finest commanders to lead the fight for freedom.
SSI, a Mindscape company. I guess Mindscape already purchased them at that point. The options are probably under scenario. Oh, okay. This is a very bright screen. All right. Well, I guess we'll just get going. Yeah, no, we are gunning for real, for real. All right. Choose a scenario. Set scenario. All right, human control, computer control. Yeah, so we want to do easy. Of course, what are the other settings? Enhanced AI. Oh yeah, I think so. It's custom that lets you set those dials individually, but we'll keep it on easy. Oh yeah, the Medal of Honor stuff, especially like the menus. Man, Medal of Honor Allied Assault is such a classic game for me. That's definitely a big, very, very big fan of that one. So I think this is the scenario that we're going to use here for the British must capture Benghazi and Tobruk. An attempt to challenge the British versus Italians. I guess these are the maps in the scenario. All right, that doesn't. Oh no, okay, I just selected that first one. If I select this one, there you go. Okay. All right. Okay. So what is the? Oh, is there a way? There's a way to look at a scenario briefing. Let's check that out. I want to see what that is. Also, notice the lack of music. Oh, here we go. It's the question mark on the right side of the screen. Okay. 10 turns, whole objectives by end of turn 6 for a major victory. So it does say decisive and marginal instead of major and minor, but same thing, right? You have 2 objectives to deal with: Tobruk and Benghazi. Your artillery will carry the day at Tobruk. Benghazi, a different matter. A good strategy is to send a few fast-tracked units, such as the Mark 1A9, and infantry and Bren carriers through the desert and come up to Benghazi from the south, while your slower units along the coast road, catching Benghazi in a pincer. And then, yeah, for the axes, just to hold them. Don't try to hold Tobruk. All right, so I think that's good. Well, set that. Yeah, we already set that. Okay. All right, let's get into it. Yep. Oh, we got some music. Oh, am I just playing? Yeah, I'm just playing. Oh man. Okay. All right. Yeah. So I guess these are. I'm guessing. Yeah. Okay. These guys must be my troops, the green ones, and then the gray ones are the Italians. So I should probably shoot with my. Compare this to Hogs of War. Just want to say, enjoy your streams. Found you from GDQ playing Exactor. Yep. Enjoying your PIP series and the history stuff. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad you enjoy it. No, I mean, I found Exactor by doing PIP, by playing all these PlayStation games. So But I'm also glad that you enjoy the context. I think setting the context makes it a lot of fun. Even if it's a game I don't like, you know, which does happen. It's still cool to know the history and sort of who made it. But glad you enjoy. All right. Let's see here. So I guess what can I look at the right? This is Italian. And this is like an anti-tank gun. And yeah, ATG. That's what that stands for. So I think what I want to do is probably just bombard. Let's see. Right. Manual describes the turns, blah, blah, blah. So I think if I hit circle, that brings up, yeah, the main menu. This all feels really washed out. Even on my TV. God, it's even more washed out. Let me play around with the capture here a bit. I don't know why this game is like so lightly, like brightly colored. All right, let me like drop the contrast a little bit. All right, I think that's closer to what I'm seeing on the TV. Yeah, okay. I mean, I guess we are in the desert right now, at least, so. I don't know about the other parts, the other campaigns, but we are in the desert, at least here. Deploy units, purchase unit. Do I even have any prestige to play around with? I have 200 prestige. How much? Oh yeah, I have to like go through all these. How much do these cost? Tank. Oh, I don't even have. Oh, wait. I'm cycling through. Am I? Oh, there's like a purchase button there. Oh, this menu is tough. Brightness was calibrated in a test hobby shop based with nicotine stain drop ceiling. Yeah. Okay, so that's the stats for this unit, right? I think so. And then purchase. Wait, did I purchase it? Oh shit, I did purchase it. How much was it? Oh my God. All right, well. How much did I paid 48. Where did it say 48? Oh, there, I see now. Okay. There's a dollar symbol there. Wait a second. But prestige isn't dollars? Is prestige counted in US dollars? I resent that idea. All right, whatever. All right, let's see here. Blah, blah, blah. Battle plan. Yeah, it's the, well, I mean, I guess, well, it's interesting, right? Because the British troops are coming from, you know, the Middle East, right? So, you occupy the same role I do. Of course, you know, the prestige is measured in US dollars. You're also playing as the UK, right? Our prestige should be measured in pounds. Pounds sterling, or whatever they say about their money. Yeah, I guess this would be prior because the Americans are involved into like what, Operation Torch, right? Because at this point, this is like all the, well, this is the British are trying to reclaim Tobruk because they lost Tobruk at like the beginning of the war, right? So I don't know. This isn't like, I forget exactly when this would be, but. Yeah, it is really subtle. It is really, really subtle. The difference, the like gray versus the like gray teal. Whatever that's supposed to be. Very light teal, yeah. All right. So we want to, yeah. So we want to attack with the artillery first. Let's do that. Let's do that. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna play the game. Oh, I guess I could bomb. Do I want to bomb their artillery? Because I know if I attack the city with the infantry, the artillery will fight on their behalf. I remember that's a mechanic in this. Just seeing if the manual has a recommendation. Yeah, I guess we'll just attack the artillery. Oh. Oh boy. So there's a lot of stats in this game, and it's unfortunately it's not quite as straightforward as it's not quite that straightforward in terms of like rock, paper, scissors. Like there are things that are generally true based on those stats. Wow. I remember turning off animations in Panzer General because they were quite long. I wonder, let's see here. So we'll select you. Yeah, we want to get rid of this artillery because it's the only way we're gonna be able to get the city. I like how for a second I thought you had to wait for the sound to keep like the finish playing, but you don't actually have to do that. Oh, it doesn't get the music playing again after it plays the audio clip. I wonder if it'll eventually do it. If it's like on like a timer for the music to resume, or if it's like, because I would expect it to be like, oh, while you're in battle, it's not going to play music or something along those lines. What are these guys? All right, so I would expect that we want to push through these. The zoom is killing me. Oh, that is artillery. Oh, the artillery behind it is helping. Right. But it's only 1 point anyway, so. I wonder, actually. Oh no, that's right. If you're around like an enemy unit, you can't. You just can't go through like. Oh, it's when I deselect all units. That's when it plays another song. Okay, that's when it plays the music again. Oh, I see your game. Okay, all right. Oh, I could get in here and actually take care of that artillery. That's probably the play. Oh wait, what? Okay, yeah. Just dude chucking grenades. I'm a little like annoyed that the combat animations don't actually show like the reduced numbers. Because the artillery was starting off with like 3 guns and losing 1 every time, even though they went from like 10 to 6 to 1 to 0. I think I might want to go. Oh, that's right. That was the one I just bought. I was gonna say, can I get in here and fight this thing? Yeah, get your armored car out of here. Deliver your pizza somewhere else. All right, that's pretty good. That's something. Wow. All right. Well, that worked. So now the question here is, do I want to actually, yeah, do I want to do that? Yeah, the visuals for the battles, I think, are like marginally better than they were in, than they were before. I don't want to give like too much credit, but I do feel like they're a little better. So well, let's do this. We'll capture Tobruk on the next turn. Oh wow, that's right. So there's like some weird outcomes. That's an example of like I punted them, the battle was so fierce that they got knocked backwards as a unit, like they fled or something. I don't know what the game's term for it is, but that does happen. That is real. It does hurt them. All right, so then I have to bring up mine to end the turn. Where was the thing? Where's the one setting? Hexes are on options. Oh, that's right. I probably have it on right now. The hidden units or whatever. Hidden units on. All right, well, so we'll leave it on. Maybe we'll turn it off. All right, end turn. I do wish there was like a, do you have any units that haven't spent their turn yet button? Like that's always my favorite of mine. Oh, looking like I'm winning that one. Oh, I like that it's just like the dude's flying away. Like they don't even animate. They just kind of whoop. Gotta go return to my people. Oh, look at this defensive play. Wow, they're still alive. Upsetting. Oh, I probably should have bombarded that. Whatever. I do appreciate the different terrain backgrounds in the animations. Boom. Oh yeah, I should turn, yeah, good point, Gritison. I should do that. Why not? Why shouldn't I be able to see hidden units? That's right, that's for the unit menu. I need to deselect and then go into this and then go into options. All right, now does that a lot? What does that reveal to me? Oh yeah, there we go. Now I can see what awaits me. The London fog of war. Is there not a? I guess there really isn't. So is the road up to the north? I thought there was a. Nah, that's just. All right. I think this game was like, hey, you could send two to do a pincer movement, but honestly, it kind of feels like would you really want to do that? I mean, it is a dramatic name, but also, I guess if you're in war, that's pretty dramatic. The game calculating. Calculating initiative, thinking about it. I mean, it's really loading sound effects is what it's doing. It's not calculating initiative, but Oboe is a good code name. Get 'em, boys. Wow. All right, we got him. Now we're the ones laying on the piers. Yeah. How far can you get? Yeah, pretty far. I think generally tanks are better at fighting other armor. I mean, obviously it depends on the type of weapon that the armored vehicle has, of course, but yeah, it's funny. The manual was like, oh, go two prong, and I feel like we're just gonna sort of, walk along the shore here and destroy the units in the way. Now I can also, now that I have, a place here, I believe whenever you purchase units, you're able to bring them in around, cities that you control. So, the other thing too, right? If I want to, now I'm thinking about, I have to tell you that in case you think you have to move one time. Right. Yeah. They're right. Yeah. I'm trying to think about what's under anti-tank. Oh, that's right. That's an anti-tank gun. Oh, that's what it is. That's okay. Right. Okay, so the game has a thing where you can purchase transport, and you can have your units, especially infantry and artillery, they get to go transport mode, Actually, I'm kind of curious now. If I go and select one of these guys and then go into the menu. Oh, wait, no, this is still gonna be purchasing. So I have it selected, but I'm not actually in the menu for it. I'm not in the unit menu. Could also just get another bit of artillery. What kind of artillery can I buy? All right. That is soft 13 heart 6. That seems powerful. 9. All right, and then like transport. Oh, there's a Bren carrier and a good old lorry. Who doesn't love a good lorry? All right. How much? It costs 264, more than I have. Okay. All right. We'll put. All right. Purchase. Are they gonna? Yeah. Let me not immediately sacrifice this. This gun that I bought. Okay. So I probably have prevented anything else from getting a lorry, but whatever, it's fine. I think we moved everything, so let's go ahead and end the turn. I didn't turn off hidden units. Did they do anything? I guess they didn't do anything that they had to show me. Damn. Action that's too sick to show. That's correct. I guess what are these guys? These guys they're entrenched too. They've been sitting there for a bit. There we go. I was like, this is a job for troopers. Now, can artillery move and shoot in this game? I forget. No, does not see. That's. Oh, wait. Okay, select. Oh, no, it's done. All right. Good to know. So if I hit mount here. Yeah, okay, so they do have trucks. Okay. And then you would dismount. Oh, maybe not. No, not disband. All right, I guess you have to do that in the next turn. Boom. I guess I lost my ability to attack by moving and then, yeah, all right. Well, it's one of those strategy games. Duly noted. All right. Problem solved. Problem solved. I'm actually curious now for these guys. Add elite replacements. How much does that cost? Whatever it was, I paid it. All right. Good job. Oh, do these guys have a lorry? Y'all got a lorry? They do. Oh, they got a Bren carrier. Damn. Oh, they can schmoove. Holy crap. now is that? I think that's everything moved. Okay. Oh shit! The tank moved. Oh, that's bad. Yep. All right. I need a way to deal with that. Oh, damn. I guess we just got to fight that war of attrition. I mean, the other thing to do would be to have, you know, artillery in place, but I don't, so. Yeah. F it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there we go. Look, sometimes you just got to win decisively. So simple. All right, they will simply lose. I will choose not to do that. Oh, so once they move, they cannot. Okay. Damn, that's tough. I guess we'll send one of these artillery units down here then. Maybe both of them, really. Oh, I can't even. All right. Well, that's just a bummer. Oh, they don't even have. Oh, they don't even have. They do not even have that as an option. Okay. Yeah, I mean, pincering from the south is going to be good at least because it's going to make it easy to prey on the artillery. So that's you know, definitely the way to do that. All right, I think this is fine. Let me actually do the thing I've been saying I want to do in cheese. Oh my God, where did the units go? It's kind of a funny way of doing enemy turns where I just don't see anything. Unless I'm being like directly attacked. All right, win initiative again. Come on. Yeah. All right, right. Yeah, no, that's true. I wish it was more XCOM-ish. Please. All right, next turn we should be able to. Damn. Turns out driving through the goddamn desert is tough. Guess that's because of that canyon there. Can I like? Excuse me, escarpment? Escarpment. Yeah, no, I mean, Advance Wars, right, is like a great example of something that takes this kind of game and like puts flavor on it, puts some sauce on it. Confirming again that this guy does not. All right, this guy does not have. Yeah, okay. I would have to. Can they even have it? Maybe not. All right, whatever. We're on the road now. It's fine. Infantry can just run down the road. All right. They're probably going to get attacked. Maybe not. Maybe not if I turn on hidden units. Mechanics and Advance were identical, just assuming we're character. Yeah. Right. I mean, this is a World War II game, so you know. Although I also think there's a lot more like, you know, because I don't. It's been years since I touched Advance Wars, but like, you know, do they have all these separate attack defense stats? I know some units have ammo in Advance Wars, right? But not all units have ammo, if I remember right. And then also like for vehicles, you have fuel. Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, there are stats for sure, but. Oh, there is fuel. Okay. Ooh, I wonder, can I might be able to hit those. Bomb 'em, boys. So I might not be able to actually get through there. I have to go around. Probably not going to make it in time for the battle. Can bombard the city. Oh, that's very picturesque. There's like some mountains in the background there. Suddenly. Oh wow, they're just dead. Wow. Okay, man. War is crazy. Do I know? See, if I go up there now, that they're gonna be. All right, we're just gonna move units up. So I feel like could do that. I'd be more interested really in hitting that. I'm not going to attack though. Yeah. Hold off. Okay. Well, I'm not worried about hitting units at this point. I definitely remember Panzer General opened up with a similarly simple scenario, which I think was just like invading, like it was just like the Poland campaign or whatever, the Poland scenario, and that was like pretty easy peasy. And then I remember my campaign ended in France. And I was like, France, goddamn. Are they gonna shoot at me? Oh, they didn't. All right. Take care of this artillery at last. Is this going to be good at all for attacking a city? No. I was like, that's not going to be effective. All right. I kind of need you to get out of the way then. Oh, no, wait. Can I? There is no cancel, is there? Whatever, 4 losses. Fine. I meant to use the artillery first, but... Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, bomb Benghazi. Wow. All right. Underwhelming. Should be about everyone. Oh, I guess I can move these goobers. All right. I think I needed to do it by what, turn 6 in order for it to be a major victory. Hooray! Is that just activating the end of the fight? Yeah, I think it is. Creating file. Hooray! Oh, yeah, you can just return to the battlefield, I guess. All right, so we did a scenario. So we do more scenarios. We could start a campaign. See, now I feel kind of silly for not. I was like so demoralized by how long battles were taking at the end of things previously that I just didn't appreciate. It was like, oh yeah, that's right. The first battles are actually pretty simple. What are the other campaigns here? All right, North Africa, West Europe, Eastern Front. And of course, all the few messages about this game online saying that the Eastern Front was the hard campaign to deal with. Well, let's start this one at least. We'll replay City Barani quickly, and we'll see how far we get tonight. Oh, flashbang! Thank you. Oh my god.
Desert Duel. January 1942. Italy has struck into North Africa, intent on creating a Mediterranean empire. This opens the way for the German war machine to secure the gateway to the Middle East.
That's right. That's when you know the game is good.
Here, the Wehrmacht can slake its growing thirst for oil with the bottomless reserves of Arabia. Germany has sent the best to lead the best. Erwin Rommel will lead his newly assembled Africa Corps. He plans to use these same panzer troops which captured Poland with terrifying speed and ferocity to crush the greatly outgunned British troops entrusted with holding Egypt. The British have little to sustain them besides their bravery and wits. It will have to be enough, for any hope for an Allied return to Europe rests on their shoulders.
Sir, as you well know, since September the Italians have pushed as far east as Sidi Barani. Whilst they may have suspended their advance, their presence remains a threat to the stability of the region and to our reserves of petrol. High Command has instructed us to proceed at top gear with the resources we have to hand and dislodge the Italians from their Libyan colonies.
Yeah, Top Gear mentioned. Bow, 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 bow. All right, I guess that's it. All right, so this should just be a replay of the scenario that we just did. Gotta get rid of this artillery as soon as possible. Man, only did 1 point of damage. Ooh. I think that's what it is. I think it is binoculars. Those little jerks lived. All right. Well, anyway, now that we pushed the artillery away, we should. Wow. We should be able to inflict some damage on this guy. There we go. Scram. Yeah, we'll go ahead and chase that into the desert. I can get up here. Oh, that's gonna, all right. Well, you know what? I'm gonna do it. Study the blade. So is the artillery gonna come in with one point of help here? Yeah, defensive artillery. Do your worst. Damn it. All right, they took a point of damage. Whatever, it was worth it. No regrets. Why are they colored differently? Oh, is it because they took damage? No, what? Are they different guns? No, they're both 25 pounders. I don't know. Oh, you know what? I wonder if is it because some of them are like my troops. Where would you see that? You know what? Whatever. I don't. So in campaigns in the general series, my understanding is that some of the units like persist, and like those are the units that you need to like become experienced units, so they're extra effective. All right. Anyway, I think I took care of all these units, so. Hmm? I ain't afraid of no Italians. Ooh, attack broken up. Wow. Sucks to suck. Can this even hit anything from here? Oh, it can. Yeah, okay. Not the damage I was looking for. Oh, did that oh, they reinforced that artillery. What a pain in my butt. Get them. Get them. Yeah. All right, well, at least now we can attack Tobruk. I know, I probably would. Did I already attack with these guys? No, I didn't. Okay. It's been about the same. The thing I forgot is that like the first few maps in this game are like kind of easy. So it's like been like less, because like the thing is, it isn't until you get to like the 4th or 5th map where it feels like a huge slog. So like right now I'm like, oh, this is actually okay. This is fine. You know, like this isn't so bad. But I could tell it would quickly become very repetitive, I think. Thrown out of the city. Oh, do I want to? Yeah, I guess I could do that. But yeah, so it's kind of like, oh yeah, you know, right now I feel like I'm having sort of a more positive experience than I expected. But again, you know, I'm remembering now, like, oh yeah, like the first night of Panzer General I thought was fine as well. All right, I think I just need to move this other tank, get it cruising over to attack Benghazi. I think that's about good. All right, yeah. Having the music suddenly come in and out is very funny. Oh, that just turns it off. I was expecting. Oh no, okay, music on off. Okay. I was like, are there other tracks? No. Maybe on a different map there's not gonna be another track, but. Map is too concerned to make fuel or ammo consideration. Yeah, I mean, again, this is the beginner map. You know, this is the very first map for beginner babies. So I think at this point, you know, fuel and ammo aren't a major part of things. All right, they're dead. All right, let's pack this gun up. Make the player deeply engaged. Yeah, I mean, thankfully they're not doing that to me, you know? Can I do... Oh, I can do elite replacements for anywhere. Okay. All right, let's just do that. I don't think I want... You know what? Actually, let's do this. Get this artillery unit out of there. Yeah, no Paradox until PS4. Yep. Well, that's the thing, right? Like in the 2000s, strategy games on console are super rare, you know? I mean, I guess there's a few more of them maybe on Xbox, but I know like when Tap played through GameCube. Yeah, Goblin Commander was literally one of the ones I was going to mention. Because that's like such an exception. Oh, well, there was one that Tap just played on Xbox that was like Wrath something. It was like this like weird like action RPG hybrid. Or what was it called? Wrath Unleashed was like a strategy game for PS2 and Xbox. It was pretty weird looking. I think that's good for now. More RTS and console around this time than strategy. You think strategy would translate better than RTS? I think you're right. You know, it's always easier to manage, like even when you have a constrained control scheme, it's going to be easier to manage strategy than it is going to be to manage RTS just because of response time. But of course, I guess RTS, like Command and Conquer clones were the hottest thing at this time, right? So damn, too far away. I would be able to get those shock troopers close, actually. Oh, really? They can't? Interesting. Get them, boys. I said, all right. Wow. That was bloodier than I thought it was going to be. These games are just Steel Panthers 2 for babies. Just got done playing Conflict Zone the other day. I have a bit of a recency bias. Okay. Yeah, December 1986 for Command & Conquer. And remember, again, I said this already once this stream, but Command & Conquer PS1 does not have mouse support, but Red Alert does. So, you know, look forward to that. Oh yeah, the FMVs in Command and Conquer. So one thing that's interesting about Command and Conquer and FMVs and PS1 is that I believe the Command and Conquer Red Alert expansion, I want to say it's called Aftermath. When it was released on PC, it didn't have FMVs, but I believe the PS1 version has FMVs added because, you know, it's Command and Conquer, baby. Like, that's what we want, you know? Obsessed with what was the game, but I've never found. I forgot its name. Oh, Retaliation might be it. Yeah, it was either Aftermath or Retaliation. I was gonna say, are we about to start a Reddit post? What's the subreddit? Remember this game, you know, or something like that. I know there's like a subreddit for this. Isn't there a tank around here? I mean... Oh, yeah, there it is. Do it. Oh, shit. Wow, look at that. That British tank sure does blow up good, doesn't it? All right, kind of got the worst of that. Yeah, they're okay. It's fine. They're not okay. It's okay. It was not okay. All right, well, that tank unit might be dead. Forgot about the artillery. The last time the tank was a lot more aggro. Not again. Oh, thank you for the happy 1,000 hours. Yeah, no, it's true. The PS1 has such sights to behold. Thousands of hours of sights. All right, well, kind of got blown up there a little bit. Couldn't load videos since there 2000 flush data doesn't let me log in. Yeah, that's Twitch, baby. Had it with this artillery shit. Oh, the subreddit is tip of my joystick. That's right. It was on the tip of my joystick. Yeah, just join the YouTube stream, I guess. All right, so I should be able to take shots at that next turn. Yo, your Sony Bravia Smart TV, 9 years, already dead. All right, well. Yo, 6 lights? Are you sure there weren't some other number of lights? Perhaps 4? Well, at least I'm actually deploying my artillery on Benghazi here, so I feel like I've improved. It is a testament to the success of Advance Wars. How many people have played it? Damn. Oh, we got a point of damage out of that. All right. Oh, I really need... See, there's a problem is that we got this artillery in the way. Let me see if I can... get these goop. Maybe I can even push them back. That would be good. Just bought it. I mean, that's the goal, right? That's, you know, just everything's super disposable now. New stock of middle range TVs. Were there World Cup deals? I guess people watch the World Cup. Oh, there we go. I did work. I did. All right. My plan worked. Bought to play actually, so the TV that I use for all my console gaming, I bought this TV to play. Actually, when did I guess I would have bought it in 2012, I think I bought it in 2012 to play Halo 4 in my apartment. Needless to say, the TV has far outlived the game. Played all the Halos after stop getting free Game Pass. Yeah. Reach is good. Yeah, Reach is a lot of fun. Late stage CRTs got rid of them. I mean, I remember when I was in college, we were still playing every game on CRT. Because it was kind of that period, right, where like CRTs were like cheap and everyone was getting rid of them. But like the thing is, I don't miss them because they're too big. They're just too big. Like I understand, you know, response time, all that. Too big. TV too big. Too heavy. I don't miss it. Sony flat screen CRT. Yeah, those things are heavy. Me just shelling these tanks. Oh, that tank moved. God damn it. Yeah, I'll do some damage. I guess I could also just go past them, you know. Oh, what? I can't. Oh, what? What? Oh, that's weird. Fuck it. Yeah, get him. I remember one time years ago, I was playing Command & Conquer with some folks, and someone made a huge army of attack dogs and did not realize that attack dogs could not attack tanks. And let me tell you, folks, when the tank army met the dog army, things did not go according to plan for the dog army. Oh, does it take two? Yeah. There might be extra requirements there. No. Damn. Too far away. Well. Civ 5? Did I forget if it was Civ 4 or Civ 5 was like one of the first things I streamed on Twitch, I think. Oh, damn it. I always think that's going to cancel, and it's not. It doesn't go. Smack? Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri? Is that what that is? Wow. Rugged defense. Okay. Was 6 the newest one? The one that had like stages or whatever? Or was there a newer one than that? Seven is the latest, okay. I didn't know about that. I had heard about the eras thing, but $205. Wow. Hooray. I'm going to stand up for a second. I'll be right back. All right. All right. All right. So let's see. We've played the same map twice, but where will things go from here? Yeah, we did. We are a part of the war on cars. That's for sure. I can make a save. Man, I know it's forever away, but Medal of Honor is good. Looking forward to playing that game someday. Yeah, well, so the thing that I remembered.
Sir, the work was against the collar, but High Command acknowledges that we have made an auspicious start. They say we must remain vigilant, however. Reports indicate that Jerry is about. In the past weeks, he has established a considerable presence in the west near El Agela and will no doubt launch an offensive in the near future. Not to worry, though. German armor should be no match for British steel.
I think what I forgot about my playthrough of Panzer General was that the first like couple of maps were fine. Like really, my interest in the game really slid to like a screeching halt as like the game scaled up. You know, like the last two maps I played were like, you know, slogs. So just because you know, like here when you have like two cities on a map, like it's fine. It's like it's not a big deal. It's actually, you know, it's kind of pleasant, but I think, you know, what's gonna happen is that like you know, keep playing this and it gets kind of big. It gets kind of unwieldy. So I think what we did like 2 or 3 streams of Panzer General. I want to say 3. All right, these are okay. Those are German units. Wait, what is my objective here? Am I on defense? See, this is where it's like, oh, what are we doing now? Now we got air units. Like I think this is kind of where it slid off for me. It was like, oh, the first battle is fine. And then like the increase in complexity did not sit well for me. Well, it's not I mean, is one of these cities El Alamein? Because I mean, they said, yeah, that's Tobruk. That's Bardia. That's City Barani. That's where we started last time. Derna, Cyrene. Wow, Fred, come on. Don't you care about Benghazi? There we go, El Agale, that's the one. Yeah, I guess they're pushing. I don't remember if I don't think in Panzer General any of the maps I played were defensive because, you know, it's early World War II. What'd you expect? All right, well, I guess I should place some units. What units am I placing? Like, I guess. Oh, those are my only like units I keep with me. Oh shit. All right. What do I have for planes? How far can planes travel? Oh, there we go. We got a boy. See, this is a fighter. Or is it? Yeah, Air 14. Okay. None of the fighters are in range yet. That's tragic. All right. So, what should my plan be here? Do I have a lot of prestige? What's the economy looking like here? 742. All right, so I do have some prestige to work with. We got the Matilda 2. I bet that's even better than Matilda 1. It is. British took Bergeron out and retook it. Yeah, okay. So that costs 120. That costs more. Well, the Germans are starting from Ella Gala. This is German troops pushing east from Ella Gala towards Sidi Barani through like Benghazi and Tobruk. Actually, I'm curious about something. Wait a second. What kind of anti-tank stuff I got? Hardy. All right. Well, I mean, so it costs less, but if I can just buy tanks, I'll just buy tanks. I wonder if I can buy airplanes? I can buy air defense. And anti-air. I mean, that would be a classic. That would be some defense, assuming the infantry is that cheap, which I mean probably is, right? Something it's kind of expensive. That's paratroopers. Constantly interrupt. Well, it's the same music track, I'll tell you that. There's no doubt there. That's a lot to spend on, but I'm kind of tempted. You know, F it, I'm doing it. What was the other thing? I wanted to look at, well, there was air defense and anti-air. This is artillery. Wait, I clicked on the wrong thing. No, this is also considered? I guess so. Huh. Well, I can't buy it anyway. I like how it makes the red one and just too expensive. All right, well, we'll do that for now. Or actually, wait. What's the other thing I could? The other thing I could do here is how much is the? Oh, I already saw. I spent too much money on. I was like, well, the artillery is the same thing. Yeah. Okay. Probably should have bought artillery. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, I assume it looks like they'll probably come through here. So maybe I can just bottle them up a little bit. I could car them and move them over, but I don't know. They'll probably be over here in a few turns. Okay. And then put that into Tobruk. All right. And then I'll turn hidden units off. Or on. All right. Well, here come the Germans. This is why I should have had anti-air defense. Wow. They hit planes. Huh. Are they gonna? Oh, they're fighting. They're fighting my fighter. Okay, well, there you go. That's good. Come on, get them. Wow. They didn't do jack shit. Oh my god, they all moved completely. They don't show the enemy units moving. They're just there, suddenly. What is this, Blitzkrieg? Holy shit. All right, now I wish I had trucked. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, it is really good. All right, get them. Over, yeah, what was it? Horses and units of 1,000. Yeah, eat shit, bombers. No, I want the other one. How do I select the other one? Run away. Is that? Yeah, that's my unit. It like flickers. Double tap. No. There we go. Okay. I just cycled through units. What's in the truck? Thought I could score a quick victory here. Well, that was a pretty good victory. Yeah, get him. Tragic. All right, I think the plan here might be to like back up. Gonna have to forfeit that city, I think. Yeah, I might be able to bottle him. Fuck it, we ball. Boys could have a little more initiative. Just the top of the tank flipping away. Perfect. No notes. There we go. Okay, okay. We're defending. We're defending. All right, keep them on the city. All right, well, that was exciting. They got more. Could our fighters fight their fighters a little more this time? Come on. Oh, that was artillery. All right. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, they have, okay, so that type of unit has distance fire. All right, duly noted. Ow. New equipment. Okay. I don't want a Daimler. Oh my God. Wow. I ain't doing jack shit, is it? That's kind of tough. I got a tank. I mean, I guess I really should be taking more advantage of the defensive artillery thing here, so I should probably actually back up. Tell you what, how about you just go through here? much does it like? Okay, I assume, yeah, 139. Okay, so I still, yeah, that's right. I'm still at the same amount. I might, oh God, I might need, those anti-tank guns might be good. Is this gonna count as defensive artillery? I just gotta find. Wait, yeah, it says I'm gonna take. What are these guns made of? That I'm the one taking losses here. Is it because they're dug in? What's the stats here? Defense. They're soft. You're 2 attack soft, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. Move back. Is that, do you think there's some sort of terrain bonus? This is the problem. Like, this is kind of, you know, we were comparing this to Advance Wars, but like, the thing is, Advance Wars, I think, A, has fewer rules, and B, expresses them more clearly for the player. Oh, we think it's also because of the specific terrain type. Well, sure is a war out there. right. Well, isn't that all exciting? Sapphire has a story. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. My experience playing Civilization was like, I would always play Civilization, and then I would end up regretting playing Civilization, and then eventually I played the game that I realized that I actually wanted to play, which was Endless Legend, which was like Civilization, but if it was good. And since then, I've never touched a 4X game. That was like in 2014, I think that happened to me. Where I was like, oh, this is the game I've actually been wanting to play all along. But maybe Alpha Centauri would also be good. I really liked Endless Legend. That was a fun game. Oh shit, what am I even doing here? Oh, what? It was still selected? No. I thought I should have noticed that. Whatever. Should have realized the music wasn't playing. I gotta select the plane. See, like this is like I was having fun last map, and it's like, nope. This game is a slog. Don't get fooled. There is a campaign. We won the first map, and honestly, that I should have quit. There, I should have realized. I'm just gonna play the rest of this map, win or lose, and yeah, the win con is I lose interest in the game. That's actually the answer. Yeah, I mean, I think there's a universe where I could enjoy this game, but I no longer live in that universe. I mean, as I mentioned before, like, you know, I think so far strategy games have been a lot of fun in PIP. XCOM was very good. Romance of the Three Kingdoms 4 was very good. That was probably all my prestige points. Yeah, so am I taking defensive artillery fire? What's going on here? Yeah, I am. Okay. Nothing happens. And I mean, as a kid, strategy games were appealing because they could just soak up tons of hours. You know, I would definitely like, a thing I would do all the time as a kid was just like do like an 8-player free-for-all with like 7 computers in like Red Alert 2 or something. just thinking about. Actually, let's play around on one of these. Not quite sure how those all function, but you know. We get another one. Put me in a permanent state looking for time to replay. Oh, yeah. Oh, why'd I do it that way? I should have moved it first. Look, folks, I'm checked out. Oh my god. I'm all right. Let's just end that turn. No one saw that. That's right. That is how many times I've beaten the game. So this is May 2003 Moves Ahead episode in the Panzer General series. Damn. Oh, I thought for sure that guy would flank around. All right, never mind. All right. Right in this game, I can believe he's the previous Panzer General, some other game. It's remember you're playing a game that had a square grid, rather charming, good-looking pixel graphics, and was fairly zoomed out. I dropped. Oh. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Damn, really? You know what? Whatever. Take the initiative. All right, we did some damage. All right, good trade. Still annoyed by that, but whatever. Yeah, it's still okay. Well, I guess this line's holding up at least, so yeah, that's something. No, I don't. Do I? Oh, is maybe that one unit was? I think I built a Spitfire, and I think the other one was a fighter bomber. But it's got like one point left in it or something. Oh no, wait, it's this thing. It's this thing that I accidentally moved across the map. I didn't realize I had it still selected. How do I flip it? I need to get the air unit. Let me just cycle through the units. Oh, was that it? Yeah, there you go. Oh no, you're good. You're good, Gritison. Okay, so they are. I thought they were fighters. Like just fighters. Hey, there you go. A little W for them. Maybe I should go after the artillery. Oh, hey. What? Oh, didn't realize that guy was still up there. I was wondering what happened to the last points of that guy. Oh, return fire. That was like the top down like action strategy thing that was also kind of sauceless. All right. I think we're all fine here. Why does this game look like a ass? Yeah. All right, they're just gone. Yep, they're just gone. right, come on, anti-tank gun. Yeah, there you go. Get them, boys. Never knew what hit him. Where did that other guy go? You little jerk. You twerp. Oh, wow. They have where are all these units coming from? Would infantry be better at this? No, they'd be super bad. I mean, probably because of the defensive artillery, but man, I love that you can't move units back or whatever. Finally doing a point of damage to that thing. Kind of need to take care of those shock troopers. All right, that's good. We softened them up. Make them think twice about attacking. Bye. Okay. There's a part of me that kind of hopes that, like, if that one tank, like, takes the tile to the north, maybe I lose instantly or something. And then I can just end this. Oh, where did you come from? Uh-oh. Well, that's probably bad. Rugged defense. All right, that tech unit is gone. Oh, well, that's a problem. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I mean, it's doing something with the sound effects for sure. There's a bit of dice roll impact on this game, yeah. It's more, you wouldn't know about it if you didn't read the manual, but there is dice rolling in this game, yeah. Is it really limited to that? It can definitely, I thought it could be more than that. I mean, the rugged defense thing is like a crit thing, right? I think. I know, that was a terrible idea, wasn't it? Is that gonna allow someone to move in the Tobruk? No, you shouldn't be able to get around. Rugged defense in my favor. Oh, is my artillery out of ammo? I mean, this game, like we condensed the arc I had with Panzer General, where it's like, oh, the first map is like, oh, this is kind of fine. This is not so bad. And then like the second map, it's like, oh no, this is a nightmare. I remember why I don't want to play this anymore. So, you know, we'll probably be wrapping this up shortly. It's just such a slog. It is. I really don't like it when a strategy game becomes like infinite slog. The interface is kind of crusty too. You know what? We're done with this. Pause. This is, you know what this is like? This is how I felt when I quit Fire Emblem Sacred Stones. That's what this is like. I just realized I had been playing like the same thing for like an hour and just doing nothing but moving units inside a castle, and I was done. I was completely done. Let's go on a journey. Let's go on a voyage. I don't know. We won a scenario. All right. I did something. We did so. Kind of keeping up momentum through a protracted. Yeah. I don't know. We played it for what, 2 hours? Yeah. Oh, let's see. Were there sewers? No. Were there brands? No. I mean, there was a Daimler actually. Actually, there was a brand. Yeah. We did part of the war on cars. No experts were here. Title was not announced. No cheats. There was live action footage. So same arc as Panzer General, but more condensed. The intro stage with 2 cities was fine. The next stage had more cities and more, you know, and a bunch more units, and there are too many rules, and you know, and I don't know, and I'm just exhausted with this. No, thank you, 5-star general. All right. This is the same as Panzer General. This is a 2. Yeah, I mean, I think it's still a 2. I still think it's a 2. It is. It's still a 2. This is not a 1. Like I can imagine the universe where I could play this. This is not a 1. It's, you know, I had fun in the first map. All right. It's not that. It's not a 1. This is part of a. Did I even put them in here? I don't think I did, right? No, I didn't. I'll just put it. Yeah, because I probably just put the series. Yeah. Which do I like more? I think I like this one more because it has shorter campaigns. I think that's gonna be my answer. I think that does give it the nod. It's just too much too quickly, you know. I mean, which again, maybe, you know, with more time, with more space, with all that, you know. All right. Genre, strategy. strategy. I want us to do the fantasy. I think there are a lot of people who guess too. Okay, yeah. Oh no, so Paisley's at 1. All right, so Goomba and Archie moving up. Galaxy now moving up. Why moving down 1 point? All right, so pretty close. Also, I guess pay out the prediction as well. Or no, wait, that's why it just popped up. Why did it just pop up on my screen? You did it. That's why it popped up. Okay, cool. All right, folks. So plan right now is probably no stream tomorrow or Saturday. I'm doing a charity bike ride on Saturday, which is not going to take all day. It's only 100 miles. Not like my shenanigans from the spring. But I don't think I'm going to be streaming after, just because I have some other things to do, and I think Saturday I should just take off. Sunday night will be Mortal Kombat Trilogy, which I'm very confident will one way or another be a one session, one stream affair. And then after that, Real Fishing, which has a how long to beat of like 13 hours. So what does that mean? Great question. Goomba, you haven't played Real Fishing yet, right? I think this is as an earlier JP release date, so I don't know what to expect from that. Well, yeah, fishing next week. You have not. Okay, yeah. Of course, there's Slamscape. I know you've played Slamscape. I know you're a Slamscape enjoyer, a Slamscaper. And then we got baseball and then Machine Head to round out the season. Cool. All right. This has been game 225 of the PlayStation Instrumentality Project, Allied General. If you enjoy this game, tell me I'm wrong. But yeah, I don't know. Eat shit, Nazis. All right. Thanks all for hanging out, for watching me slog through this. And sometimes you just gotta have a slogger, a Thursday night slogger. Oh my God, is McCall really playing Spike Out? Who got to him? There are many gangsters in Dieseltown, America. All right. Who else is playing video games? Many people are playing video games. You know what? I think I'm just gonna go watch McCall. Whatever. I gotta do the thing. I'm surprised that this streamer bot thing doesn't do slash commands. I don't know why that is, but whatever. My burden to carry. Have a beautiful weekend, folks. Have a good Friday. Live your best life. And I'll see you in the future. Peace.